Hey! Alright, we're going to do Pee Wee's Crossing now. Again. Yeah, let me jump out and just hit record on the other camera real quick. So I'd actually done Pee Wee's Crossing in the past one time in a previous Jeep we'd owned. But that was back in 2014. It was a Sahara. I knew so little about wheeling, I didn't even know you disconnected a sway bar or aired down your tires. That was a much more terrifying experience than in this Rubicon.
What the heck was that?
So I gotta tell you, that bang on the roof when it hit, it was so loud echoing inside that Jeep. It was quite terrifying and we had no idea what hit us. We were quite concerned.
Something just fell on my roof. I want to check and see what happened.
Okay. It was just Bigfoot. Probably a squirrel throwing a nut at you.
It was just louder. I think it was because it's hollow.
Super loud.
Yeah.
Unlike Guardrail, the other Badge of Honor trail here at S'more, Pee Wee's Crossing is more flat, whereas Guardrail has a lot more hills. You know, there's a hill to descend in, a hill to get out. Pee Wee's is more flat, and there are some interesting obstacles that are going to be coming up. If you've never done Pee Wee's Crossing, it'll be good to check out these obstacles here so you know what to expect.
This is nice because I don't really remember getting to see this last time. I didn't get to really enjoy looking around because we were, you know, it was the first time. And
there are some really small inclines like this one here along the trail. There's one that's going to be coming up that the first time we did it in this Jeep, when we took the 101 class we did, that hill was pretty terrifying to us. Now it was a cakewalk. You'll see when it comes up. So we made it to one of the first obstacles on the trail. There is a bypass off to the right, kind of where we're walking right here. But as we did the first time we brought this Jeep here, we wanted to take this little drop off to try it again. First time we did this, the Jeep did not have a lift. It was bone stock. Now we're running the 3.5-inch Metal Cloak Game Changer. We did fine last time, didn't scrape anything or rub anything at all. And that was the same this time. I believe this is Melinda's first time as the driver on Pee Wee's Crossing. She's doing this in her JK Rubicon that she purchased not too long ago, and she's doing a fantastic job. She's getting some good flex out of it also, as you can see here.
sorry to cut in front of you.
Here comes Steve in his lifted JK with his 40-inch tires, and it makes it look so easy compared to the rest of us.
Am I okay here? Found some others along the trail.
You pull up anymore?
It's nice to see other folks out wheeling on such a beautiful day. Everyone's respectful of each other, and we try to make way for each of us to go. This obstacle that Cindy's doing is one that Melinda and myself chose to just watch. We were not ready to take this one on. I believe Melinda had 35-inch tires, but I only had 33s, and I was not willing to try this just yet. I'm sure in time I'll give it a shot, and it won't be nearly as terrifying as it looks at this point, but today we're just going to watch. Enter Steve and his 40s again. It's still a challenging obstacle, but it doesn't look too challenging for him. I think in his case, it's really all a matter of picking the right line. That is some good flex there, Steve.
Passenger. You're on way down.
Make it look easy.
Please help.
Yeah. This riverbed trail was really fun to drive, and it gave me the opportunity to look around and see all the beautiful leaves and the colors changing. As I mentioned earlier in the video about the little hills that we have, this is the hill I was referring to, how the first time we did this it was really, really terrifying to us. First time taking the Jeep out, going up what looked like a really steep hill. This time, an absolute cakewalk, no problems, no reservations, and no second thoughts. A lot to be said for experience. Melinda's going to tackle this little hill now, and you get a different perspective on what the hill's like. It's not a huge hill by any stretch of the imagination. It's really, really small, but it's still enjoyable to do. Of all the obstacles on Pee Wee's Crossing, for me, this would be the most concerning obstacle on the trail. And it's not because it's a hard obstacle. It's actually relatively easy. It's the angle that your vehicle is leaning, the fact that the rocks are wet, which gives me as the driver the impression that my vehicle could slide off into the water uncontrolled.
First time I did this, all underwater. I didn't see any of this. I didn't see that. I didn't see that. It was just climbing, getting in it.
Wow.
I know it's not going to happen, but it feels like it could rock up and almost tip over into that bank on the other side of the riverbed. It didn't happen. I don't know that it's ever happened, and I'm not saying this is a difficult obstacle, but to me, as a newer driver, it was the most concerning part of Pee Wee's Crossing.
Hard driver. There you go. Front wheel's going to dip off. There you go. The back wheel is going to have a little drop here.
Once you get your front wheels off the rock into the water, the rest really is pretty straightforward.
Alright, go hard driver. You're sliding a little bit, so you're going to have to commit and go forward with it, okay? Just commit and go. You got it. Your rear is going to slide off here. Passenger. Go hard passenger. Okay, you got it. You're cleared now.
I really appreciate Jay's willingness to be a spotter for us on the trail.
Well done.
He does such a fantastic job. Thanks a lot, Jay. I don't even think Steve used his brakes for that. Such beautiful colors on the trees this time of year.
See that rock on the right?
Just want to clear my mirrors, but I'm worried about.
I guess it's fine. I don't know.
Looks like we're coming up to the end of Pee Wee's Crossing. It is a really great trail. If you haven't done it yet, I'd highly recommend it. You can get a Jeep Badge of Honor. It's really pretty fantastic. We were here for a day of wheeling, not just for the Badge of Honor trails. So we're deciding what we're going to hit next. Thanks for spending some time with us on the trail as we took on Pee Wee's Crossing. Please subscribe to the channel, and if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave me some comments. Tell me what you thought of it. Appreciate it, and see you soon on the trail.
Could do which is right here, and it'd be a lot of fun for you guys. You get to use your lockers and stuff.
Samora definitely has some really great trails, but they also have a little Jeep playground, as you can see here, with these giant tires buried in the dirt. It's not really challenging to get over, but it is fun, and you definitely do get a sense of accomplishment. Whoa, what's this?
When I saw one of those.
This is when our Jeep was bone stock, we didn't have a lift, and we got high centered on the tires. As you can see between these two different clips, a lift kit definitely makes a huge difference. I definitely had to thank Brent in the Rubiclone for pulling me off the tires. You can even see a little bumper scrape. Thanks for sticking around to the end, and I would truly be honored if you subscribe to the channel. Hope you have some great time wheeling and have a great day.